Good morning. Today is the 26th of September and it's time for the second part of a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the 2021 British Leyland, or just the BL Autumn Rally. We've covered quite a few cars already. We took 35 minutes in part one, but there's a lot more to see, so we'll start straight away, if I don't fall over or get interrupted by announcements of wind noise and things like that, with this 1972 Austin Maxi 1500. Apparently this colour is called Midnight Blue and the red interior is called Geranium. Surrey plate, registered, thinking sort of somewhere near Fleet, somewhere like that. This is just a 1500. Funny mixture of badges on these. This is a much later Maxi. The Maxi 2 was sort of right at the end, but they did change the sort of look of these several times during the course of production. This is a 1750, that is on a T, so it'd be a 78, 79 plate. It always strikes me with these Maxis and Austin 3 litres and Land Crabs just how long the doors are. Another Maxi 1750, very late one, doubly plate, supposed to be 1980, because I think the Maxi 2 came in about 1980. It's just an L, of course, fan of a certain Welsh-based YouTube channel. And here is a Maxi 2. 1750L, 81, 82 plate, still one of the last Maxis to be made. See, the front end is a little bit different. Another Maxi 1750, 77, 78 plate. Someone's got rear seat belts in there. Or another fan of a certain Welsh-based YouTube channel, of course. '80 Maxi 1750 HLS, has to be top of the range one. Oh yes, it is. It definitely is, with that dashboard and everything in it. Steering wheel's been changed for one that looks like it's off I think Marinas and Itals. This isn't the Maxi 2 though. Still, this is still the original type, although facelifted really. There we go. Maxi 2. Still with the same kind of steering wheel. It's the L, so it's a sort of lower down the range. Oh, it's a very nice dark green one here. This is a 70-71 plate, so an early one. Yeah, completely different steering wheel than that. But it's not the really early one, because the really early ones had different sort of badging and front end, didn't they? It's a lovely colour, isn't it? Great. 71. Another sort of later, original type, 7980 plate. It's sort of vermilion, or I can't remember if it's vermilion or vermilion, I forget. Orange Maxi 1750. Let's look at some Land Crab series. Let's have a look at some of these. Very late Morris 1800, production of these finished in 75, 74-75 plate, that's Mark 3. That's right, yes. Oh, Wolsey 6. First year of these was 72, and that's an L, 72-73 plate. 2.2 litre engine in these. Beautiful period colour. Very, very lovely. We can take a look at it as well. There we are. Transversely mounted 6-cylinder engine. This one looks like with a bonnet down. Later one, N 74-75. So all this room. Do you get a rev counter in these? No, you still don't get a rev counter. You still don't get one, even though it's a Wolseley. You don't get a rev counter. Oh well. Alec didn't agree with such fripperies really, he just wanted the cars to be spacious and functional, which of course these very much are. Another Mark III Morris 1800, same 475 plate, so quite a late one. All sorts of various accoutrements on the dashboard. And oh wow, a very early one. Very early Austin 1800, a Mark I. I can't remember if these came out 64 or 65. This is a 65 plate one. It's beautiful condition. And you can see there's nothing on the dash at all really. Nothing. It's the way that he wanted it. Original style rear end. Just look at that. Just nothing at all. Nothing at all. I must point out, viewers, that the case of my phone is made of rubber, so if I do just brush against the window or something, it's not going to do any damage. No scratches, no marks, nothing. It's something that some people do something to say, but I'm very careful. It's a soft rubber case on this, so there's no risk of anything. 71, 72 Morris 1800. I think this will be a Mark II by that grille. Got a few more things in here this time, not just the open dash with nothing. Roast style wheels, I think, on this. It's a Mark II 1800S. 1969, 1970 plate on this Wolseley 1885 Mark II Auto. I've actually got dials in this. You've got proper round dials and a full width dashboard and a glove box and all kinds of, luxury excess. Do like these Wolseleys, viewers. This one I think I like the colour of even more. I like this burgundy colour, but I think I like the colour of this one even more. 1968-69 plate. I think also an auto, this one, I think. Yeah, that's an auto as well. Funny kind of cover thing for the exhaust at the back. Right, let's go look at some more cars down the field. Excellent, viewers. 1989, 1990 Metro GTA. I don't really know why they introduced the GTA when the Metro was still without a badge. I mean, it just says Metro. There's no Austin or Rover logo on that because they dropped the Austin name in 1988, so it just left without a badge. Don't know what the difference is supposed to be between this and an MG. Marketing, I don't know. Who knows? There we go. You still got a rev counter and things like that. Very nice. Very, very nice condition. Another Rover 800 coupe. Sort of turquoise colour. I forget the name of this. Caribbean blue. Forget. All this one's a Vitesse. 97, 98 plate. Is that a manual? Yeah, it's a manual. Might have the turbo in it then. 1986-87 Mini Piccadilly edition. I did drive a Mini Mayfair of roughly this year. It was an 89 on the channel last year. That was fun. 82, 83 Metro 1.3 HLE. That's in very nice condition. No cracks on that dash at all. And the parking wand. Very late pre-facelift Rover ST1 V8S. Enormous exhaust pipe on that. Another V8S too. That's a 79-80 plate I imagine they're both about the same era. Oh, and someone's very kindly left the window open for me. There we go. It's a manual with a 3.5 litre V8 engine. This one's an auto. See the David Beige vent there on the passenger side where the steering wheel would have gone if you wanted to make it left-hand drive, make it easier for production in that way. Both very lovely. This is a facelifted ST1. This is just a Rover 2000 on a C plate, 85-86, so one of the last ones. This is an auto, so not the fastest possibly. It's with the O series engine. It does have a rear wiper. I do like having a rear wiper on a fastback, viewers. Some people don't, but I do. 1980-81 Triumph TR7 in a very nice bright shade of yellow. Sorry to think that most of these cars actually when I'm filming were here last year. You see, if you want to see, then you can check the footage, can't you? Triumph TR250, this is the American specification of the Triumph TR5. 67-68 plate on this. Left-hand drive, so that's a giveaway as well. Yeah, Triumph TR250 with overdrive, so no fuel injection on that. This Mini Sprite I've seen many times before, loads of times. 95, it's just before the last iteration of the Mini came in. It was called the Mark 7. Nice Rover P6 here. 3,500. Don't know if this is an S or what. It is a 3,500S. It's got a beige leather interior. Ooh, it is. And even tells you on the steering wheel what it is. Earlier P6 here, pre-facelift one, Rover 2000 on an F, so 67-68 plate. Oh, there's even a little information sheet here. So 67. You can see the early style of wheel there. Right, let's go into next door's field and have a look at some more tasty treats. I think we've seen this Acclaim before, viewers, at Festival of the Unexceptional back in July. This is a 1983 Triumph Acclaim CD Triomatic 3-speed Honda gearbox in this one. There we go. Lovely condition. The people who lived next door to my mother used to have one of these. It wasn't an ACD, it was an HL, I think, or something. It was this colour. It was a on an A plate. I think it was an 83, 84, something like that. This one though, ooh. This Acclaim has had a big funny panel fitted there. I don't know if they take it off the road use or something, perhaps they do. There we go, plaque arrière décorative, rapide et facile à poser. So this is an HL. These will be optional wheels on this, I don't think they have a standard or anything. This is a manual. I think it's Opaline Green, I think is the name of this one. A 83, 84 plate. Maestro just arrived there. 87, 88, 1.3L. Let's go and have a look at a nice early Mini, shall we? Morris. It's a Mini Minor. Sorry, I can't get my word out today. Morris Mini Minor, pre-suffix plate. So, see here, 1960. So this is wow, it's a very early one. So it'd be a 60, maybe 61. Those are worth a fortune now. Original sliding windows and big sort of house-style door handles and exposed hinges and all sorts of things. And here is a Rover 100, a P4. Very nice, viewers. TW Essex plate. 1980 Austin Morris Mini Clubman Estate. Yes, minis often were badged as Leyland cars or Austin Morris and things like that at the time. Quite a late Clubman Estate. Nice picnic basket there with all the stuff. Ooh, that's pretty good. You can see here how much better the engine access is on a Clubman than the original Mini. Another P6, Rover 3500, that plate, personal plate, I don't know, this will be probably after about 1972. I couldn't really say anything else, apart from the fact it's in incredibly lovely condition. Just like this one next to it as well. This I think is a slightly earlier one, although it's difficult to say. Rover air-conditioned luxury, yes, you could get air conditioning for these, particularly on the American spec ones. This one's an auto. (2003 to 4) Rover 75. I like these wheels on it. This might be something like a connoisseur, I don't know. Someone's very kindly put the 2.5 litre badge on the side. I think those have been deleted by this stage, but we were 2.5 kV6. Very nice. And of course it's got a beige leather interior. Do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers. 1975 to 76 MGB. This will be the generation that Joanna Lumley drove in the new Avengers, although that was a different colour from this, like a sort of yellow striped beige colour. This one a bit different. Another 75 Tourer. Don't know what engine this is, I'm afraid. Specifically from 2003. Yeah, I don't know what engine it is that. 1975-76 Daimler Sovereign. Very nice. A little bit of patina on the roof. Yes, I do like Daimler's, viewers. Very nice. Another P4. This time it's a Rover 95. I think this is a fairly late one. I'd say late 50s, early 60s. Again, pre-suffix plates. I've got no idea. Morris Minor 1000 here. 20% more zip, yes. The larger capacity came in 1956, I think. This is 1960, so it's pre-62 because the wipers changed about then, and the engine was upgraded to 1100cc. 5 owners from new, including me twice. Lovely colour. Ooh, it's a late Marina. Very clean looking one. 78 Marina Mark II Special. Let's not be the really late ones, because those have a 1.7 O series in them. Another very nice post facelift ST1. It's an 485 plate on a B. What's this wood? What specification is this? It's a 2600S. Take a look at the rear of that Marina as well. So we're here. Lovely. More tasty treats up here. Another Rover P4. So it's a Rover 100. The P4s had all sorts of different names right away from the start. They were called 75, but we did change throughout production. Again, I don't know what this is. I presume it's a 50s one. (2003 to 4) Rover 45. I don't know what model this is actually, because it's got all kinds of varying specifications. It's got the chrome mirror caps, sort of generic hubcaps, which are non-original. It's not a V6, that's for sure. It's a 1.8 auto. I don't know. It could be a connoisseur, I suppose. Could be, I don't know, impression, I'm not sure. 1972-73 Rover 2000, another P6. This colour is called Tobacco Leaf. 2000 Auto. Presumably it's VS rather than Matisse. 72-73 MGB. Some nice little red piping there. Yeah, chrome bumper model. 1988-89 Mini, presume special. Not actually heard of this sort of trim before. I presume that's factory trim. Rover 25. (2002) to early 2003. Don't know what variant this is. It's not one of the poverty ones because it's got actual electric windows in it. 1970-71 Triumph Herald. I think this is a 1360. Yes, it is. It's 1360. Again, a classic colour for these. 1967-68 Austin van. Yes, it is. It's not a Morris, it's an Austin. They actually sold both of them. You can see it's got the Austin badge on it. There we go. Fantastic. 68, yes, it's the 50th anniversary. Philip Horn Nursery Run in Wisbech. 1969 Morris Minor 1000 for Panda car. A lot of these were Panda cars. All they did was, I think they just made some white doors and put them on to blue cars. Yeah, they made a lot of these late Minor 1000s Panda cars for some reason. Same colour as my mother's old one, although hers is another one. Hers is a 58. It's still out there somewhere. I think it's been re-registered actually. It's not its original plate anymore. Right, let's go and look at some more stuff. It's all going so well, viewers. I found this very nice 2004 Rover Streetwise, but it has a forbidden fuel engine in it, and so we can't talk about it on the channel, I'm afraid. Ooh, another Wolseley is turned up. Is that a Wolseley 6? This is the colour that a friend of my parents when I was at primary school had. They had a Wolseley 6 in this colour. Yes, it is a Wolseley 6, 72-73 plate. 1994-95 Rover R8 220 GSI. 3-door. Oh, that's got the airbag in it. Yes. Little light at the bottom of the airbag. Where it says SRS, because there was no space to put an airbag warning light on the dash of the original R8s. I know because my first R8 was like that too. Ooh. A couple of very nice Rover 200 BRMs. Special edition made, I think 99 they came out. Do like these very much, viewers. This one's yeah, V, so 99. Customised bonnet on this one, and just look at that absolutely beautiful interior. Absolutely, utterly brilliant.
YouTuber alert.
YouTube crossover.
Oh no.
See Rick from Austin Legger Agatha is doing his non-shambolic non-shuffle. 1998, 99 Rover 400 HHR. This lovely green. I used to have HHR in this colour myself as well. Do very much like these the interiors as well as the 45s, of course, because I own one. Earlier type of 400 here. The R8 type. .416 GSI, a personal plate, so I don't know what year that is. 1990 394 216 SLI. Yes, I used to have a 216 SLI. Oh, with the airbag too. This is a manual. The manual ones are quite rare now. The autos tend to be more common. That's on for sale as well. I'm gonna have to keep my money away from the owner of that car. I'm gonna have to just keep it in my pocket. SD3, the earlier type of 200. There we go, 68 left on the road. Genuine mileage of about 5,000 miles. I have tested an SD3 on my channel, similar to this one. I think this is a 213S, like the one I tested was. They are very nice to drive actually, these. They're very rare, they've rusted just a 213, my gosh, it's an absolute poverty spec with the correct wheel trims. I very much enjoyed driving that SD3, that was very nice. Ooh, and more R8. This is an earlier one. This is a 216 GTI. Excuse me. Obviously fans of the Wild Space YouTube channel. 1991 plate. Still needed a little sort of paint and stuff. Two-tone, like a lot of them were early on. 2002 Rover 45. I think this is a K-series engine one. It's not the IE, which is the bottom of the range one, because that would have had wind-up windows. It's got electric ones. You can see I'm also here, and I'm also a fan of the Wild Space YouTube channel because I have a sticker right next to the first R8 ever made, 1989 Rover 214 GSI in dark green with leather interior. Still the old plastic steering wheel, but so many of the R8s had though, unfortunately. Never mind. It's the way that it went, really. R3 200. I've had a couple of those on my channel actually. Both manual and auto. This one's got the I think it was Starfish. Of course you can put R8 and R3 wheels on interchangeably, either of them. It's a very nice leather interior in that one. I wonder what engine's in there, I'm not sure. Another for the bubble shape R3, 1997 200 VI. Yes, the exciting one of them with 143 brake horsepower, 1.8 K series in it. Sort of predecessor to the BRMs. Right, let's find some more exciting things, shall we? This is a rare treat. 1988 to 89 Honda Ballade, which is the sister car to the SD3 Rovers. Now this is a very, very rare car. Exceptionally rare car. Most of the engineering and stuff sort of goes in here, and of course if you're in one of these you can take it to a Rover show and they'll let you in. So much of it is almost exactly the same. Imagine this is probably the 1.3 engine, EX, I don't really know, but there's the back end. Not like you see one of those most of the time. Another early R8, 216 GSI. As you can see, unlike the one that I drove on the channel, which would have been last month, this one hasn't got a beige leather interior or leather interior, because the leather interior is actually an optional extra on the GSIs. This is the infamous 402,000 mile Rover 216S that was, as far as I understand it, traded in to a Mazda dealership last year, but it now lives again and it's been kept going. The arches have been probably filled a few times on it, but it's amazing to see it still going. Another 45 V6. Now this is a club. It's a pre-project drive one and a Y plate, so 2001 only. And it's interesting to see actually on this club that you didn't get electric rear windows in these, and this is only a plastic steering wheel. So if this is a real V6, which I think it is, this is absolute, like, no options at all. 75 style seats. These alloy wheels I don't think are original to the car. I think they're sort of like a free change for another one, but V6 bumper, lower air intake, and of course the badge on the back. So I think it is a genuine V6. The club ones are even rarer than the connoisseurs. My understanding is there are about 25 clubs left on the road, so that's a very, very rare car. 1995, 96, 214 SCI special edition. Made for a lot longer than people will tell you it was made for. It's correct wheels to the car. Very, very nice specification on an SCI. They were very popular in their day, and it's easy to see why. This one's in almost immaculate condition. Amazing. Let's have a look at some ADO 16s. The Essex branch of the 1100 Club are here. This is a 1967 only Morris 1100. I think this is called the Traveller, this particular one. Or I could be wrong. It's a very nice engine, of course. This is a Van den Pla Princess. The 71-72 plate. Again, these are actually made separately from the rest of the British Leyland stuff at Kingsbury in northwest London. This is well within British Leyland, but it still says BMC on it. Fascinating, isn't it? But that just says Morris Motors on it, so they clearly liked to sort of keep your hold names if they could. Yeah, Van den Pla Princess 1300. Austin 1300 GT, 6970 plates are quite an early for one of these. Look at that complete instrumentation and rev counter and all kinds of exciting things. GT steering wheel. Again, a really, really nice engine bay with a weather shield on front of it. That's very good. 1968 Wolseley 1300. I think we've seen this car quite a few times actually in this kind of two-tone. This one's very, very kindly. Just went over for me, this nice green interior. Very nice. Sort of strip speedo though. Another Van den Pla Princess. This time this one says Austin Morris Group, so we're clearly sort of moving on. Sales date on this August 73, so first of the M plates. This one's an auto, still on the, don't get a rev counter, on the absolute top of the range ADO 16. Another 1300 GT, a little bit later this one, 71, 72 plate, again in this lovely red colour, beautiful. It's extremely nice. They were sold, I believe, as well in America, these ones. Vinyl roof, of course. Another sort of later ADO 16 Austin 1300. I think they called these a Mark III from memory. Oh, Mark II. Do apologise, viewers, that's just the way it goes on this channel sometimes, I'm afraid. Let's instead have a look at some Marinas and Itals. But there's one thing that's confounding me now. We've got a pickup truck here. It says Austin on the back of it. Austin 10 hundredweight. Rather like the Morris Minor, I think some of the commercial Marina variants were sold as Austins. Like that one. Some of these we would have seen probably at the BMC Leyland show back in July at Gaydon, because there were a lot of Marinas there. This year is the 50th birthday of Marina. 1974-75 plate on this one. 1.8 Super Estate. late Marina estate here, 1700 HL, 7980 plate, with sort of very late front end. This, however, is a much earlier car. It's a Marina 1800 TC. This wonderful sort of purple period colour, and those correct wheels. 7273 plate. Almost finished now here, viewers. We've got pretty much all the show done in 2 videos. 7374 Marina Coupe is super. That's just a 1.3. Ooh, an Ital. I do like Itals, viewers. I don't know why, but I have a fascination for them. 83, 84 Morris Ital 1.3 SL estate. Very late for an Ital, which was production in 84. Wow, Mark III Ital wheel caps. If that's a genuine plate, which I think it probably is actually for this car. 78, 79 plate. Marina 1.8 Super. This is the Mark III Marina.
Just a normal Marine.
1300. So 1979-80 plate for this one, so just before the Ital came out. And there we are. Another coupe. I saw more Marina coupes at that show than I've ever seen in my life, I think. 1.3 Deluxe. 7607 plate. One of these late Marinas. 1700L. 7879 plate. Slightly earlier estate. On an S 7778. Lovely colour. Always very partial to dark green in cars, viewers, as you know. Final Marina, also a really early one. On a J, so 71 only. I think I saw this at the BMC and Leyland show actually, but look at this, the condition of this is far better than all the La Cowley. Pre-launch Marina, oldest surviving saloon. Look at that, viewers. Absolutely, utterly perfect. Wow. Appropriately, viewers, we've just had another R8 turn up. 92, 93, first facelift one. First facelift for the 200s. You didn't get the sort of grille like you did on the slightly later ones, but it only came on the 400 saloon, but we got these little corner indicators, so the car would have just had an upgrade to 103 brake horsepower. Anyway, that's quite enough for the 2021 British Leyland Autumn Rally, or BL Autumn Rally, here at Milton Keynes. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video and to leave a comment below. Really does help as well if you switch on notifications to be informed of new videos. Social media links are down below, and thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.